Have you ever been in the middle of a meeting and realised you've missed a key bit of information, meaning you're frantically whispering to your neighbour to find out what was said? In this example, you found yourself distracted somehow, which meant your attention was disrupted. You might not even realise what caused you to become distracted in the first place. A short attention span can be problematic at the best of times, but if it's something that we as adults can struggle with, imagine how it can affect pupils in your classroom. Hi everyone, I'm Natalie from MyProgression, and today we're going to take a look at attention spans. This video is going to go through what it is, how it can affect your pupils and yourself, and what you can do to improve attention span in and out of the classroom. So what is attention span? Attention span is defined as the amount of time spent concentrating on a task before becoming distracted. Distractibility occurs when attention is uncontrollably diverted to another activity or sensation. Our attention span can be affected by a multitude of different things, such as lack of sleep, interest in the subject, length of time that they're expected to concentrate, and even the conditions they are in when learning. I know that if I'm in a room that's too warm, I'll lose focus really quickly. As adults, we can be easily distracted, so children are definitely going to be distracted by all there is to stimulate them in a bright and busy classroom. We also know that decreasing attention spans are an issue right now, especially with short-form content on the rise. Short-form videos are videos that are less than 60 seconds in duration. However, some marketers and content creators agree that short-form videos can be up to 3 minutes. Platforms like TikTok, Snapchat and Reels on Instagram allow our children and young people to receive bite-sized pieces of information. Science tells us that one of the crucial reasons we love short-form videos is that our attention spans are getting shorter and shorter. Dr. Gloria Mark, a psychologist, recently wrote a book called Attention Span, a groundbreaking way to restore balance, happiness and productivity. She says her research indicates people's attention spans have been shrinking over the last 20 years. This means that educators are going to face challenges when trying to hold their pupils' attention. Throughout a child's development, we try to nurture and encourage an increasing attention span. But how do we do this? Well, childhood development experts generally say that an average attention span is just 2 to 3 minutes per year of the age of the child. So a 7-year-old will likely have an attention span between 14 to 21 minutes. When we consider this, we realise that the youngest children in school or nursery will have an attention span of only 4 to 6 minutes. Now, naturally, this will increase over time. So when a child is coming to the end of their school life, attention span will have increased to between 32 minutes and 48 minutes. We must also take into consideration lots of other factors that affect a child's attention span. Social issues such as sleep deprivation, hunger, or high emotions can impact a child's ability to focus and concentrate. Screen time is also a huge issue, which has an impact on attention. Studies have shown that excessive screen time can lead to difficulty focusing, as screens, particularly those on electronic devices, can be highly stimulating and distracting. Noise levels in the classroom can also impact concentration. Finding the right noise level for the task and your class is vital to promote a positive learning environment whilst managing behaviour. If a class is too noisy, it'll be difficult for your children to focus and they'll easily become distracted. Some classes need 30 seconds to get all their noise and distractions out before starting the lesson. Others will prefer to start quietly and calmly. Setting the expectation for the class at the beginning of the day is a great way to manage attention spans. So how can attention span be increased or improved? Sleep, being hydrated, exercise, eating well and having regular breaks are all daily things that will help us with concentration. It's hard to have control of these external factors which take place outside of the classroom, but educating your pupils will help. Gentle reminders can support pupils to understand that sleep is important and regular breaks help keep us alert throughout the day. In schools, people will get regular breaks, but it's your responsibility to ensure your pupils return refreshed and ready to work. As an educator, have you ever observed the children in your class slouching over their desks, yawning and becoming inattentive? If this is something you've experienced, it's time to reflect on your own practice. Have you been talking too long? Is your classroom too warm? Is there another reason? Your classroom environment must be conducive to learning. If it's too warm, open the windows to let the breeze in. Give your pupils a 5-minute break to get a drink of water, or suggest that your pupils can remove their blazers. Is your classroom too cluttered? Bright and vibrant displays or whiteboards with lots of work and pictures could be a distraction, so make sure that only valuable learning is on display. Pupils with SEND can especially struggle to maintain focus when the classroom is full of distractions, but everyone will benefit from a tidy and learning-focused classroom. Another great tool to refocus your class is your voice. Did you know that during your whole class teaching, the ratio of pupil talk to teacher talk should be 80-20? As a teacher, you should only be speaking 20% of the time, which means active learning and pupil participation is vital within all areas of your lesson. Plan your lessons to purposefully stretch the class's attention span. Day 1, you have a reoccurring topic that lasts 10 minutes and you repeat this all week. The following week, you stretch it to 12 minutes and then to 15 the week after. By gradually increasing this regular topic, you're encouraging them to stay engaged in the topic for longer each week. Changing your volume and tone of your voice can re-engage a learner, and you can have fun with this too. Raising your voice can pull the attention of your pupils, but changing your inflections can make a topic much more entertaining. Maybe you've got some exciting news, so you bring your pupils closer and whisper, filling them with anticipation. Enthusiasm is key to set the right tone with your class. You'll keep your pupils on their toes and make them want to engage with what you're saying. For the whole class, brain breaks are often used in schools throughout the day. You may have your own way of doing this, but my favourite one came from a class of Year 6 boys and girls, all singing and dancing to Encanto, We Don't Talk About Bruno. They had fun, they were able to move, have a drink of water and go to the toilet before settling straight back down to work. For older pupils, you could try writing obscure and strange words on the board and ask them all to give their best guess of what they could mean. This often prompts a lot of laughs and giggles and can help pupils refresh themselves during high-pressure time and lessons. Pupils with special educational needs and disabilities might need a walk it break. This could be between lessons or halfway through a lesson. Arrange with the pupil when they would like to take this break, how long it should be, and where they will walk. Another good idea is to give them an egg timer so they can see how long they have and plan a specific route along the corridor to take so their break has purpose and direction. Some children may be reluctant to take a break, even though you can see that they need one. Giving these pupils jobs and responsibilities gives them a well-needed break, and therefore their attention will improve when they return to class. For example, Freddie, could you please take these books to Miss Smith in Year 3? Not only can these jobs be really helpful, but they've proven to promote concentration and support well-being in children. Remember, every child is different and has different interests. We know ourselves that if we have no interest in a topic, we lose focus and attention. It's vital to hook your pupils in at the start of the lesson and link their learning to a topic that interests them. Try having a current theme for the week. For example, the Olympic Games. Themes go a long way in education to help pupils maintain their focus, remember their learning, and apply the learning to real life. When planning, avoid the mundane and get creative. Prepare a range of activities including quizzes, puzzles, debates, role plays, and movement around the classroom. Younger children could start on the carpet and older children could carousel around the classroom to research a topic. That change in position is great for a little downtime before having to refocus, regardless of the lesson or size of the class. I'm sure you've got many ideas which you could use, and we would love to hear from you and how you keep your children's attention. So please drop us a comment in the comments box below. And whilst you're there, why not like and subscribe and click on that bell to keep hearing more from MyProgression. Whilst we can plan into our lesson how to maximise the attention of our class, you may have pupils with additional needs that make it harder for them to be attentive throughout the class. ADHD is a common disorder that's present in 1 in 30 children. Whilst it can present in many different ways, a common symptom is inattention. These pupils may find that they struggle to focus for an extended period of time, or that their impulsivity can take over, making it hard for them to complete tasks. These pupils will often have an EHCP, which will include details to help address their ADHD symptoms, but alongside redirective methods, it is possible to engage these pupils along with the rest of your class. If you'd like more information on this and how to support pupils with ADHD, find a link to our ADHD series in the description below. Varying the dynamics in the classroom and taking notice of the mood is vital to make your lessons fun and engaging. Remember, keeping their attention and engaging pupils means that you're well on the way to meeting the professional teaching standard, which set high expectations which inspire, motivate and challenge pupils. By remembering to consider social issues such as lack of sleep or hunger, by regularly observing your class to notice changes in attention, by being aware of cluttered classrooms, and by changing the volume and tone of your voice to maintain focus, you can maximise the attention of all your pupils in one go. The needs of your pupils will be ever-changing, but by remaining flexible and adapting each day, you'll be helping to mould your class into highly attentive and successful pupils. I've been Natalie from MyProgression, and let's keep your career in motion.